Recording. All right, cool. Let's get started.
Radiance ban.
All right, so if I remember correctly, we went a bit over this game together in Discord afterwards. Hey, Splatter, how are you, bro?
Dyer's ban.
Good to see you, man. How's your games been? Yeah, so if I remember correctly, we went a bit over these games. These two are targeted bans at the offlaner, if I'm not mistaken. These guys look like they looked at your previous games and went for their bans as well here. Wraith King Necro is pretty good. I put it on a little bit faster because I think I remember we talked about the draft a little bit. So this is mostly for Deadpool, not Deadpool, Jamison's, Jamison's sake for the draft.
10 seconds to go.
So I think one of the main things I said was, you guys are second pick, and I think one of the main things I said was, I think Viper for you guys is such a powerful pick because it gives you guys you guys can move it to play pos 2 or pos 3. It's also a big lane dominator, and you guys know that I like to focus on the lanes a little bit more than usual. So let me just quickly go here. Audio, game sounds. Gotta remember to put that back up. So I think that's a good. I didn't really agree with that ban. I don't remember what the reason why it was to get rid of that Viper ban. Maybe Splatter, if you can remind me again. But there was a reason why you guys banned this instead of taking it. And then Warlock is a great ban here, which I really agree with. I think Warlock in lower MMR is just like the hero is just like such a high skill floor that and you just press like Fatal Bonds, and it's kind of like it's hard to understand how powerful that spell really is. Fatal Bonds as a spell is very scary. If I'm not mistaken, they also had a player for it as well, so I think it's a good ban. Oh yeah, Splatter says that apparently you guys were rushed for the Viper ban, so I think that's fair. So they first pick Undying. Undying in general is like a lane dominating hero. The main thing you don't want to pick against this guy is one of two things, and that is a strength hero in his lane. So he's almost always going to be playing 5 that I've seen. Sometimes he's played 4, but usually I see him play 5. So you don't want to pick a strength offlaner. You want to pick like a universal or something else. And the other thing you don't want to get is someone with low attack speed. So probably someone who Undying has a good matchup against, very good matchup against, is Tiny, because he both has an extremely slow attack speed and his strength. So yeah, that's what you don't really have there. The obvious counter picks for Undying in the lane is like Snapfire and something like that. I think you guys aren't really Snapfire enjoyers, even though I think it would suit Shay's gameplay quite well.
10 seconds to go.
You guys go for Sansa pick. Sansa pick is great. You know, it's like a very comfort pick. Lane dominator, press W, kill some guys. We'll go to the bans. They go for Razor, which is kind of weird. Silence, like, what's the point of Razor ban? I guess maybe they don't want to play against it. It is a good offlaner. You know, its agility and its range and it steals damage. It can actually fight against Undying, one of the few heroes that can fight against Undying, so I guess that's their logic. But it does need a setup stun with it, because otherwise the Undying will just pump. They ban Earthshaker. Earthshaker's good against Undying in a sense. I don't think he's the best, but like in a very superficial way he's better, because once he gets Ags on ES, he doesn't care about his blink being broken, and then he can enchant totem in and press ulti, and then each of the Undying zombies will shoot out an echo. So that's probably their logic on that one.
10 seconds.
That's banned Windrunner, but you guys have to pick out of this phase, and I think Windrunner is a good pick in general. So I don't particularly like, you guys don't even have a pick plans here, so you guys are going to your reserve time. So I don't particularly agree with this ban. I think you guys could have just picked Windrunner out of this, which I know in the second game you guys do pick Windrunner. So I think that's, you know, it's something, but you know, you guys waste a minute here to pick Tide. I think Windrunner would have been a fine pick here, and then Tide into Undying is not that good. So if I remember correctly, we talked about this pick as well.
10 seconds to go.
Tide, I think the reason you guys picked it is probably for comfort for Jamison, which is fine. And Tide Hunter's Kraken Shell stops the Undying zombies from doing any damage. But the way Undying zombies work, I want to go into the demo mode, but I can't.
Dyer's pick.
Every auto attack will slow. So because he's slowing, every auto attack is doing a slow, even though the Kraken Shell damage threshold gets hit, he's still going to get slowed because there's going to be 4 or 5 zombies on him. Also, he's a strength offlaner, which Undying is very happy to verse.
5 seconds.
I am not huge on this pick, but looking at Jamison's hero pool, I don't think there's much else you guys could have really picked for him here. Tidehunter's probably the best. If I had to give an option, I just crashed last time I did this a while ago. Let's have a look. Offlaners. Yeah, there's not a lot of good offlaners here, is there? Yeah, I know you guys want to pick a core. I don't disagree with the core pick. I think that's fine. But maybe a universal hero might have been better. Yeah. Like Beastmaster might have been good. Magnus might have been good. Magnus isn't that good. I don't really like Magnus. Sand King is like Sand King was probably the best pick you could have picked because Sand King at the moment is fucking OP. And this hero is just insane and it's universal. I'm not sure how exactly how it goes against thing. Not sure exactly how it goes against Undying. I've never seen that matchup before, so thinking about it, it's probably
10 seconds.
Probably not that good either. You don't have a good way to kill the
5 seconds.
What's it called? Tombstone. But if it was me, I probably would pick Sand King, Snapfire for these 2 picks here. If it's me, Snapfire skills offlane. It's a strong 4. Magic damage for Dragon Knight.
10
Sand King's
seconds to go.
so much better laner than Tidehunter.
5 seconds.
Yeah, it's good. We know that they're going to pick Dro here, so Dro into Sand King's not the best. I'll say that much. So there's a lot of picks happening here, so let me slow down a little bit. But yeah, that's what I would have picked. Anyway, so you guys picked the Tide into Undying. I said that I don't really agree with, but I think that's fine. They picked Shadow Shaman Dragon Knight. So this is their picks into what they see in Silencer and Tidehunter. So I don't really agree with this. 10
seconds to go.
They're just kind of just picking their heroes. They're not really thinking about your heroes from what I can see. They're just kind of just picking their own thing. And this is probably why they get so destroyed in the second game, because they picked their own thing and it didn't work, and then they tried something completely different and then they got fucked. When really, if we look at this game, there's opportunities that they had that if they played the game back, exact same game, maybe they could have won. So anyways, so pick Shadow Shaman Dragon Knight. This doesn't do anything against your draft. I don't really see why they picked these heroes. Shadow Shaman's pretty shit against Silencer. Shadow Shaman's pretty shit against Tidehunter. Dragon Knight and Tide, if they do match up, if this is a pos 1, this is a pos 3, they're just going to be farming. Neither can do anything to each other. So it's kind of weird. Let's have a look at the next. So you guys pick Wyvern. I think I said to Shay, I don't really agree with I don't really like the Wyvern pick. I think the reason he said that he wanted to play it is because he gets the Q, which is base damage, into Dragon Knight. And then he also iterated that it's good against Drow and stuff later on. But when you guys picked Wyvern, there wasn't any reason to pick it. You're just picking it into Dragon Knight. All these other heroes have some magic damage, and if anything, Undying's decent against Winter Wyvern, because when Winter Wyvern presses Embrace, Undying gets a decay, a tombstone that spawns 2 to 3 zombies, and another decay before they get out. And yeah, they're going to be healed a little bit, but at what cost, I'm not huge on this Wyvern pick, to be honest. I'd like to hear what your guys' logic was behind it. It was probably just a random pick, which is fine. Splatter says that they kind of picked hard in the second game, but in this game they felt that they were rushed. They think that they were all running a bit late, so didn't have time to sell and talk strategy. Yeah, that's fair. That's all good. So I'm not huge on the Wyvern pick. Yeah, wanted a range 4. I think Snapfire is just 10 times better in every single way in this game, to be honest. Wyvern ends up being a little bit better, but at the point that you guys pick her, it's I would just pick Snapfire. I think Snapfire is just much better in the lane. It's much more aggressive. think it kills the Undying
10 seconds
Tombstone
to go.
instantly with 1 level in
Dyer's
E.
ban.
Q is just such an insane spell with the
Dyer's pick.
full bore. So yeah. So then you guys pick Wyvern Luna. I like Luna a lot. Luna is, to me, always a pretty good hero to pick. It's good against their heroes. It's good against. It can be good.
10
It can be
seconds to
sort of
go.
countered against Undying, because if Undying has tombstones, the tombstones can soak up the Lucent
5
Beams from
seconds.
her ulti. But you know, it's like a edge case, and Undying has to be holding his tombstone for that. So I don't think that's something you need to worry about. I really like Luna into DK because magic damage into DK. DK is good against physical damage. Luna has one of the few heroes that has like a very good mix of physical and magical damage. Not a lot of carries have a good mix like that. So like, for example, Drow is all physical, right? Anyways, so then they pick 18 as Drow. I think I said to the boys, anyways, to anyone who, when we went over the thing, I think Drow is like a fucking dog shit pick here. Tidehunter just destroys Drow, because Dead in the Water is just like, she's just fucked as soon as she gets the shard on top of her. Winter Wyvern is good against Drow for the person that they're going on. Luna beats Drow in a 1v1 man fight. Like, it's I don't really get the pick at all. Also, Silencer is like, Drow wants to press Gust and wants to press multi-shot and wants to press Frost Arrows and all that kind of stuff. When Silencer presses ulti, Drow just does nothing. So it's kind of like a dog shit pick. The only reason that I can see them picking this is for like a last pick mid who wants her aura. But that's, for me, that's not Puck, that's like Shadow Fiend. Although it could be Puck later on with like a whole bunch of items. Puck puts out insane right-click damage. So so pick Dro. I think Dro's really dog shit. Let's go over the bans real quick. After this, we went through some bans, which was they banned Zeus for the mid laner. Zeus mid. I mean, Zeus is just like one of those heroes which is like low skill floor. You get a lot out of the hero for free. So I can see it. I think it's okay versus Puck. I don't think it's the best versus Puck. If this guy's like Giga Brain, he can understand that Chain Lightning won't chain to him when he presses E, so he'll never get free regen when he presses Phase Shift or Orb. Whenever he versus someone else, like if he's Giga Brain. But I don't know if he's thinking about that. He might be. So I don't really like. Oh fuck! Let me go back 10 seconds. It's fine. It's like a fine ban. And you guys ban OD Ember. I think Ember is like not a good pick for them, to be honest. The hero usually goes the slight talent, and then Wyvern's really good against that. Wyvern has an instant ulti, instant cast stun with her ulti. Silencer has ulti. Dead in the Water absolutely destroys Ember Spirit, and it's just decent against Luna, unless the guy's extremely good on Ember, which you can't like expect him to be, right? He's just gonna be he's just a guy. He's just like you guys. So I don't think, not 100% on this. OD can be one of those heroes where it just pumps later on, and it does do physical damage. It is kind of good against Wyvern because it can build up stacks. If it's me, I probably ban maybe Slark on this slot here. They already have Drow Ranger though. Yeah, I mean, in hindsight, obviously it's Puck. Puck would be the ban here instead of Ember. But yeah, I don't know, something else other than his hero. I don't think Ember's a good pick for them. Anyway, so let's continue on. You guys pick Lina. We'll jump forward. You guys pick Lina, and let's look at the facets real quick. I mean, it's all fine. I think this one's fine. I think Shay played pretty well for the hero, but we'll see. I think I had some feedback to think of for them. Ripped is really good. Fire Dragon's good. Okay, so whenever you see DK with Fire Dragon, this is like it should be a signal for you guys to think about, like, this guy's just gonna stack a fuck ton of stacks. His whole life is stacking. So because he's doing that, like, that's that if he has Fire Dragon, his whole life is stacking. So if that's the case, you guys need to make sure that you guys get vision in their triangle. And whenever on the minute you see that they're pos 4, if he disappears, that's another like signal for you guys to like understand that they're stacking for him. At the moment, their lanes are kind of obvious, but we'll go into the game.
Take your pick.
This guy picked Vantage Point. It's the better one if you get to hit. So, okay, sure. Jostling Rift is good. Let's continue forward into the game. Okay. Alright, so level 1. I definitely agree with Smoking. Smoking is very, very good. But don't use it to look for a fight. Because like they have Undying. And if they have Undying, that means that your level 1 is worse than this. That's honestly comes down to that. This guy just steals strength and just... It's insane. Like, the spell is just absolutely bonkers in level 1 fights. If you think about it like this, when he steals strength, like he steals how much is 1 strength giving? I don't know. So 23 divided by 506. It's doable, but I can't figure it out. It's like, you know, some amount of health each time. It steals like about 100 health, and he gets the damage from it, and you can't fight him, and he gets the health from it. It's crazy. Like, if he gets a 2-person decay, he's just gonna fucking pump you. So I don't agree with this at all. I think you guys should just stick in mid. If these guys got lucky and they grouped as 5 and went to one of this, like, Undying just fucks you guys. So there's that. They see you on the
30 seconds to
Watcher,
showtime.
which is fine. All good. Alright, so I'm gonna kind of do the same thing that I did last time we did a replay analysis. Probably won't be as in-depth because number 1, I'm tired, and number 2, we went through a lot of this when we went over the VODs together. Number 1, I really don't like this. I think that this is... It pressed Tombstone. Bro, if this guy got Decay, you guys were all dead. Like, 100% you guys were... Like, this is a 4-5 kills here. Splatter gets first blooded. But yeah, he should have gotten Decay. He fucks up his lane as well. Like, it's really bad.
First time for everything.
If this guy's sitting here and just spamming Decay over and over and over and over, you guys are fucked. Like, 100% fucked. Just gonna come for that, yeah. So what I'll do is I'll look at the off lane first this time, instead of the safe lane. Deadpool asked me to say something nice to him, so I think I'll do that. Alright. So... Pause here. The whole... Yeah, take care, Splatter. Have a good one, bro. GN. So the whole... Because of this fight here that you guys just had, you have like Z health on Shay, and you're going to be late to the lane. Whereas Undying is going to come to... He also has Z health as well. But this whole... Because of that whole fight, you guys are like going to be late to your lanes. You know, Shay's late to your lane, and Deadpool is late to the lane. And you never want to be late to your lane. And in this case, it works out. I'll say this, in this case, it sort of works out. The lane is all the way back here already. Jamson did a good job of pulling the creeps all the way back. That's really, really good. But usually, like, if this guy was... let me slow it down a little bit. If this guy had Decay, okay? I'm talking about in an ideal scenario. If he was like... maybe it's a girl. The name is the Electric Lady. If this person actually took Decay in this fight over here, and then got the kills, and then came here, and then had Decay for Jim Bob, who wasn't able to pull the creep wave back to here, you know, this whole lane goes a lot different. And I remember looking at the replay. You guys keep the lane here for a very, very, very long time, and that's very, very good. That's great. But like in this case, it works out definitely. 100% in this case, it works out. But if the people were a little bit better, it's like in the last time when I was talking about here and you guys took the fight and probably should have died, Rax, but if these guys were a little bit better, they should have demolished you guys in this fight here, and then Undying comes to the lane with stacks of Decay, and he presses Decay some more on you, Jim Bob, and then you can't sit in the lane, even with Anchor Smash. Like, he's just going to steal your strength, and like, it's, yeah, it's really weird. This guy, by the way, okay, so we're at 2 minutes now, and he started the whole game with Tombstone. Okay, Shay is almost level 2 as well, but this guy TP'd to the lane. So this person made a pretty bad mistake to come back. They spent all their regen. They have like enchanted mango for regen. Yeah, that's all great, right? But these two weren't able to exert themselves on the lane to push Jamison out. So, but I think better players would have been able to do that. Let me go back 2 minutes. And then go forward a little bit. So let's look at the lane from minute 0. So, alright. So here, this whole fight happens. This guy put the tombstone down, and everyone's on low health. Lena's on low health. You're going to have a shit time in mid. Puck's got full health. It's going to be hard for you to play in mid. Silencer's got 1/3 health. Wyvern has 1/4 health. Like, it's very, very bad for you guys to be in the lane. Why is it bad? Let me explain it real quick. When you guys go into the lane, the percentage of one nuke, okay, this does 80 damage. When DK goes to lane and it's versing Silencer, 80 damage of this, which gets reduced to 60, is now, instead of being 60 damage of 582, it's now 60 damage of 202, which is like 33% of your total health. It's much easier for them to get a kill. So if Dragon Knight and Shadow Shaman are in the lane, and he nets you for a little bit of time, DK auto attacks you once or twice and presses Dragon Breath, you're dead. That can't happen when you're at full health. So if you guys get into a situation like this, and it might happen again, my advice is just buy a salve and get a salve out to you and go to your lane and then just play for the lane and salve. Because number one, you guys need to get your experience from your lane to exert yourself, because you guys want to dominate the lane, right? That's the most important thing. That's how you can set yourself up to have an easy game. That's what happens in the second game. But here, that can't happen anymore. Instead, Shay is going to go here, gets nuked, presses the stick, has to press Q, auto attacking a few times here. There's a DK kind of doing some weird shit here. Yeah, it's all very interesting to say the least. Luna TPs to I don't know where. Doesn't waste the TP. You're going to get all the CS, and that's fine. But anyways, what I was talking about was, now at this point here, because of what happened, yeah, this guy's on low health as well, but he shouldn't have been. They shouldn't have been, because they should have had decay. And Shay, you don't have a way to ever heal off that. To be honest, you should have been dead if this person had decay. So it's very strange. These guys are also fucking up because they should pull this creep wave either out of the tower or like here or here, instead of letting it hit the tower, because now the whole lane's going to push. But you know, it works out in your guys' favor. I'm just trying to tell you guys, like, in an ideal scenario, what should happen. Anyway, let's keep watching. So now Jamison gets this free lane. Look, there's here, you get the CS here. You've missed 2 CS, and that's fine because you 1v2, you got this CS. And this is the second creep wave here, right? This is the third creep wave that just, this is the second one because this is the third. This is the second creep wave, and it's already in such a good spot. Yes, it's because they fucked up, because they tanked the creep wave under the tower, and because of that, you guys are going to get XP. And yes, it works out that Shay has, you know, she's, they're level 1, and Electric Lady is also level 1. So, like, you know, he's barely got more experience than you. They have 90 and you have 14, so it's like 2 creeps waves. So it works out this time, but I'm just saying, in a different game against slightly better players, this lane could have gone a lot worse for you. If you guys didn't take the fight over here, you know, just play in mid, take your 2 runes and go back, you guys can fight on even ground, because the percent chance of an early fight going well for you against Undying is very low. So okay, let's have a look here real quick. What I want to say was, there was something else I want to say. That's like, I think you guys get what I'm trying to say there. So you guys go for the nuke here. You know, Jamison is already at level 2. Shay is halfway to level 2. Here's the Gush and Arctic Burn. So this is actually a pretty good, like, little combo here. You guys kind of had a little timing here if you guys waited for Gush. I mean, even the next Gush that you can use with Arctic Burn is big damage, which I think is what you guys do. So if you guys, this Zeza person is like really out of position. Let's go back 10 seconds so we'll see what happened to get them into that position. And it's good that you recognize that, Jamison, to get the free harass. I think that's really, really good. So this guy, yeah, this guy's just standing here. Like, it's kind of weird. You should just go behind the creep waves. Gets the Gush. Creep wave comes back. And at this point, this person is really fucking up. Do you remember I said to Deadpool that you need to exert yourself as a 5? This guy is one of the strongest fucking heroes, Undying, at level 1, level 2. And just because they took fucking Tombstone, they're doing Z damage. Like, they have no way to exert themselves at all. So the decay is just like, it's such a big mistake from this person. And it's like, it's even more so than what I was saying to you last week about Glaives of Wisdom. Even more so than that, this is an even bigger mistake, because this hero is built to win the lane. And now, because of this choice to take Tombstone, right? Just because of this choice to take Tombstone, the hero is dog shit. It's actually just dog shit in the lane. If he drops Tombstone, you guys can just turn and just hit it. And yeah, sure, Dry Ranger gets to hit a little bit. But it's 80 gold or 120 gold, right? It's so much gold to give away. So yeah, it's just, it's crazy to me, like, how big a mistake that is. And because of that choice, you guys are getting away with this here. Anyway, so you guys did the gush here. Dry Ranger came back. She's a bit scared. And Undying, what Undying should be doing is just playing up in the face here of Shay. Undying should just go here and just be auto attacking Shay. Like, it's such a weird play, like this. Anyway, to be fair as well, Shay, you should also come back here when you have your Q. Oh, you should block this, yeah, block the camp and then come back and press Q. Great. And then now you guys have a great timing with Gush. And with, yeah, perfect. And Gush, Jamison? No, that's so, okay, you guys probably have a kill here if you Gush. 100% you guys had a kill there if you Gush. The minus armor, and then if Tidehunter just runs at her, 100%. That's a really big missed opportunity there. Because the reason why it's a really big missed opportunity, okay? This is the reason why it's a really big missed opportunity. This guy is still level 1. Still doesn't have Tombstone. Still doesn't have decay. He doesn't have a way to peel for the draw. But here, at this exact point, Shay, you should say to Jamison, or Jamison, you should be cognizant that Shay's going to press Q. Or as soon as you see Shay press Arctic Burn, that should be your signal to you, fuck, this cunt is dead. Like, look how out of position this guy is. This guy is so fucking dead. You know this guy has Tombstone. If he presses, okay, let's review the options, right? You guys go on this guy. This guy press, you press Arctic Burn, you press Gush, and then he's just dead, okay? And then this Electric Lady doesn't press anything. It's like a free kill. This creep wave is pushing. It's probably going to go under the tower. You have to waste the TP. They're going to lose gold. They're going to miss CS. It's really good, okay? What if Electric Lady drops Tombstone? Okay, I'm 99% sure if they drop Tombstone, you guys still run at Dry Ranger, kill the Dry Ranger, and then kill the Tombstone. And then you guys get free gold. This is all because this guy has Tombstone level 1, by the way. At this exact point here. Yeah, you should, that point right there, you should have gushed. Let's go back. Let's watch. Let's watch. So yeah, Shay's coming in. Shay's coming in. Hit him with the Q from the trees. They have no idea. Here's Q. Hit him with the Winter Steel. Oh! Gush right here. Gush. Please, Gush. Even when she walked over here, that's a free Gush, bro. Yeah, Gush. She's going for the CS. Hit the Gush, and then you would walk at her. You would just be like, I can't ping, but you would just walk at her. And get smashed and right click her once and she's fucking dead, bro. 100%. That's a big missed opportunity. And she just gave it to you on a platter. Like, look at her health. She lost 200 health, 250 health just from Arctic Burn. Imagine you had the minus armor and like this is 110 damage nuke at level 1. It's big. 40% slow. Like, what could have even happened is you could have started with Gush when you saw Shay coming in. Then Shay could have just come in for some auto attacks, and then once Arctic Burn was up, you could have just followed that up afterwards. This person's still level 1, by the way, so this would have been another kill. Anyway,
nothing for you.
So let's look here. So time is 2 minutes. This is blocked. You should probably look to pull here, Shay. The creep waves in a, remember how I said that you don't want to have the creep in the wave in this, like this team, Dire wants to have the creep wave here, so it's probably a good time to pull for you, Shay. There's like no reason for you to stand here. You're getting a deny. Yeah, cool. But your creep wave is here already. You should pull. You should already be pulling this. Bring the creep wave back. Okay, one thing against Undying, the number one thing you can do against Undying in lane, don't ever let him get double decays. Don't ever let him hit both of you with one decay. The way you guys need to play is he has to pick one to decay. Because now he's taken 8 strength instead of the 4 that he would have just gotten from one person. So that's a little tip for you guys versing Undying. See how you guys are playing together here? It's scary. This ward is in range of this sentry. This sentry is not in range of this sentry. I don't like this sentry, to be honest. The chance of them putting a sentry there is so minimal. Also, I don't really like this ward, to be honest. I think this ward would be better off served where Jimbob is standing. Like here, I can't draw, but like where my mouse is here, somewhere around here. Or up here, out of range of the tower, like up here. Or just in the lane, right here. Kind of weird. Yeah, I also don't like the sentry. I don't really know what you're trying to deal with it. Like, yeah, it feels like you just put it down for no reason. So now you're pulling, but it's a little bit late. Because the pull does happen. Yeah, sweet. Tombstone, swap to the tombstone. Both of you guys should swap. Yeah, you should both hit tombstone. Why are you running, Jamison? Yeah. The tombstone was dead if you guys both hit it. You guys had the cold embrace, like, yeah. I mean, to be honest, the better play there is not to go on this guy at all. You never really want to go on Undying. Undying's the scariest person. Like, it's, yeah. But again, look, all of this you guys could have been even further ahead in the lane if you guys got the kill here on Brow. So, yeah. Hit him with the auto attack. That's fine. This person's not playing very well, and I think you guys need to exploit that. Ah, fuck, you guys got rewarded for this sentry. That's... I don't like this sentry at all. Unless, Shay, you like studied this person and saw that you like to put this award here, and that you preemptively put the sentry. Yeah. Lane's in a really good spot right now. With the lane here, if you ever see the lane here, and you're in a minute mark, you should take that as your note to go and stack. So on this 4-minute mark, right, let's go back a couple seconds. So you're in the lane here, it's 3:44. The lane's, you can see that the lane's in a good spot here. What you should have done to maximize your time is just walk over here and stack both of these. Or at least one of them. And you can play for the water rune if Rax didn't die. Like, you know, it sets you up to, like, you're already making this move. You're already making the move here to stack this or this. Then you can come here to contest this water rune, and you can, like, you know, stand in this little spot here behind this tree, and then as she walks in, you can press Q, kill her, because you have the ward here. You know, it sets up those kinds of plays. Because the lane is here, and, you know, Jamison's not going to die with the lane here. He's got the tower, he's got 2 levels in Anchor Smash, he's going to get Kraken Shell next level, like, yeah. To be fair, in this lane, I actually would prefer 1 in Kraken Shell instead of 2 in Anchor Smash. I think 1-on-1 at the moment would have been better. Yeah. It's, yeah. Especially if you know that Shay is stacking for you. It's good that you guys were separated. Look, this guy has 16, stealing 16 strength. He has the ripped facet, but he doesn't have any insult rip. That's weird. Very weird. Gosh. You guys should just auto it, aggro that creep back into the tower. It's double decay, he's got 20 strength. Yeah. You guys should just aggro these creeps. By the way, I think, I'm not 100%, but I believe the whole reason that this lane is like this, when it should have been a little bit better for you guys, given the way that the game went, I think this is how the lane should be going if it was, if the guy skilled decay level 1. But given that he skilled tombstone level 1, you guys missing this kill and exerting yourself, getting that XP, and then missing gold, that is like, this can be like a knock-on effect. The lane could have gone even better for you guys. Look at the CS here. So you have 19 and the Drow has 13. And the Drow's kind of playing like shit, I'll be honest. So 6 minutes. Actually, just want to check who got the 3-minute rune. A 3-minute Lotus. Still there. Gone. Oh yeah, this guy gets it. This guy lets him play up a lot. That could have been something that you did as well on the 3-minute mark, Shay. On, you can check this. This is so important. I said to you guys in the last one, so I won't reiterate myself. But if you guys have any questions, if you want me to go into more in depth on the Lotus pool, yeah. Let's go to 6 minutes. So if I remember correctly, you just got this Lotus. You guys are exerting yourself here. So I got the sentry to D-ward, and that's from like minute 1, I believe. So that's a good value sentry ward there. But this should have been D-warded. Definitely. You got it now. It's just as late as the other guys. Double decay. No good. The Zez's guys has a free lane now, just because of Undying. But the good thing is, they're not taking the advantage of it. Yeah, the soul rip. Spell. And try and aggro that to bring that towards you. Going for the XP rune. You could have gone a little bit earlier to stack this. Try and think like Shay, like try and think what your team member is. Like it's Tidehunter, right? Tidehunter can take stacks, so getting going on. Put a little bit on Jim Bob. Probably should have played a little safer.
Dire's bottom tower's getting the
but it doesn't matter, you got the heal, and the heal goes hard. You guys also have the Lotus. You have a Tango, you can probably give one to Tide. Just give one to him, let him heal up. You guys get the pull off into the lane.
Top is missing.
I'm just gonna go a little bit faster now. Okay. Who's up the CS?
Mid-tower could use a hand.
Lena TP's top.
Guess what's happening?
Not sure if I agree with a full-on TP.
Mid-tower's getting banged up.
Nice. Is it away? Oh yeah, this is the part where you guys get hit twice. Comes in. I'm not sure whose call this was to like commit onto this guy, but that was good.
Radiant's mid-tower could use a hand. How about that? The Dire might want to mine the top tower.
There's a laning phase when that got a little bit broke down a little bit faster than usual. But I mean, you guys won your lane. You get 2k. This guy's 1500. Jim Bob is 3400. Drow is 2900. So definitely.
Tower's getting beat down.
Money to burn.
Radiant's mid-tower could use a hand. Radiant's gone and fortified their structures.
I'll just watch until 10 minutes, see what happens here. He's Electric Lady, they're coming in. Level 6. Soul Repeal. Interesting, they're maxing decay. I don't think you can go 2-1-2 or 1-1-1-3. Tombstone is too good. Big heal with the Soul Rip. Double decay. Just watch out for those double decays when you're versing Undying, guys. It's very important. CS. Just giving him free CS. You get the free kill here, which is great. Back onto Ravage. I'm not sure I agree with the Ravage. I know you guys get killed here. Yeah, Jim Bob. Okay, well, both of you guys should have called to either kill the Tombstone or to kill Undying. You guys could have killed one or the other, but not both.
Dire's top tower.
I think that maxing this first is really bad, by the way. This does, it gives you extra flash duration. Yeah, you get bonus attack range, I get it. Get some damage per attack range. But this scales with your ulti, and this scales with their health. Their current health. So doesn't really make sense to get, I'd say, if you want the slow, but you have Gush in your lane. So if it's me, I'm taking Splinter Blast. Like Splinter Blast is just like a flat damage nuke. The percent, like the damage value of it is, oh yeah, this is something I want to talk about as well. But the percent that, like the value of this spell, if this was 240 damage, is so much more. It gives you a slow inside of it as well. Like, yeah. I don't agree with this. I know you said you're probably going to get Ags. You probably already knew that you were getting Ags at this point, but I think like 1-3-1-1 and then max this and then max this, it would have been better, because obviously this scales with your opponent's health, and at the moment they have very little health. You know, if you hit this, let's say you hit Puck with it, right? It's 10, they were 1,000 health, let's make it easy. And you're doing 8% of their current health. So you do 80 damage, and then you do whatever, 1,000 minus 80, and then 80%, and then 8% of that. You know, it's like, it's not that much. It's, yeah, it's fine. Of course it's fine. But I think like just having Splinter Blast, which is a flat damage nuke on a 6-second cooldown, is just so much better. My 2 cents, you know. Alright, so the laning phase kind of broke down. This is the first thing that I want to talk about first, but I want to go back to minute 0 and we'll talk about mid a little bit. Let's go back to here. Went too far. What's the time? 3 minutes. Now I should have done this yesterday, tomorrow. I feel tired as fuck. Racks. We're looking at racks. So again, what I said about top when you're starting on low health is it probably shouldn't have happened. You're starting on low health, and this guy's on. This guy has 52 damage. You have 59, but like he also has more health than you, and like it's a whole thing. So I think you guys going for the level 1 play kind of fucked your guys' lanes a little bit. It could have been even stronger than what it was. The main thing though is this guy getting Tombstone is really bad. Okay, let's keep watching. This guy, so I think this guy could have played a lot better because he knows that you're on lower health. He could have just played up and trade hits with you. He can't really like at level 1. I feel like he, or level 2, maybe he's scared of the stun or something. But yeah, he's just kind of just let you press your Tango and everything to heal back up again, and he's letting you farm. I think he could have played much more aggressive on this guy. You kind of got away with murder in a sense. That's okay. I just want to go back real quick. So if you remember, I said when Splatter was playing mid, you need to treat every CS as, wow, where's the creeps? There they are. You need to treat it like a fighting game. You need to make them work for everything. So here, when you auto attack that, you know you're going to give him a free deny. So why would you auto attack it? Like, what's the point of auto attacking it at all? The only time you would auto attack is if you see that he's going for another auto attack, so he's auto attacks on cooldown so that you can get the CS, like, or you have LSA up. So there's no reason for you to give up that range creep like that. It's a small thing, right? But these small things will add up. Okay, because then this guy's gonna get level 2 first. He's gonna get phase shift. He can press Q on you. He can dodge your LSA now because he has phase shift, or he can press Waning Rift if he wants the damage. Like, it can add up. Anyway, so you right click this guy. Here you have a choice between the range creep and your melee creep. I think it's, in my opinion, it's always better just to get the CS because you need the gold, especially early on for the bottle. You get your CS. Yeah, perfect. Great. And here you need to secure this range creep. You should try and secure it with LSA. You know LSA does 110 damage. Range creep, all creeps have 0 magic resist. See, 0 magic resist. 0. These have 300. So once this is below about a third, you can just send LSA, get the free CS. So it's about half right now, so you know it's not. So I'm guessing it's probably about like 130 health. 143. Auto attack, nope. Okay, it worked out. I wonder how much health that exactly had, but it's good that you went for it. That's good. Here he has to choose between a deny. You know that he's going to try and deny. Try and get the CS. So you should try and deny. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, there you know. Oh, well, that's fine. That's all good. All good. Go back. Get CS. Get deny here. You're going to get your deny. Perfect. That's really good. You're doing pretty well in mid. Get your CS there, which is great. Alright, so one thing with Puck, especially early on, when he uses phase shift like that, you know he can't dodge anything unless he presses orb. So that can be a signal for you if he dodges your auto attack. Now you can play up and you have a few seconds to hit him with stun, auto attacks, Dragon Slave. This can become more and more potent as you level up Fiery Soul. So at this point, let's go back a little bit. So here you're going to auto attack him. In next one he's going to block, dodge I believe. And then maybe the next one. Yeah. So at this point you see that he's done this. You've already got the creeps on you. What you can do is you can just like move forward without attacking him. Just move up, and then you can start playing in this little spot here where my mouse is. And then what can you do from there? These creeps you know are going to be out of range of your aggro radius. And you can just play there. You can auto attack your creeps from up here to get your CS, but it also means that whenever you're not getting CS, you can just auto attack the puck for a little bit. Like free CS, right? Like free thing. Instead, you're just playing chill in here, and that's fine. That's all good. Just make sure you're getting your denies. Last hit here, this is 113. One more auto attack, and then you can LSA. Okay, that works too. Yeah, perfect. And you get free harass on him. It's really good. Just don't miss your yep, CS here, deny. Perfect. Last hit, and then it's gonna be last hit first. Yep. Gonna go under the tower, so you may as well send an auto attack to try and deny it. Perfect. Oh, watch out for the aggro here. This is really scary. So you did here you did exactly what I was saying, where he phase shift and you tried to attack him. But the difference here is you don't have room to play with. Before, when we were over here, you had all this room here to play with. Now you can't like play in a way to auto attack him. Also, he's under the tower here. He has the armor increased by 3 and regen by 1. It's quite scary. Just be careful. This kind of play is good to make, but you need to make it at the right time. Also, by the way, you should know that you're destroying him in CS because he got to level 2 before you, but you got to level 3 before him. So that's a good sign that you're winning the lane. Perfect. Get your right clicks. So you took a lot of damage here just from creeps hitting you. So it turned out to be a pretty even trade, but just be careful with that. I think Bottle is very good in this lane, by the way. Both of you guys are harassing each other and also infuse range rolls, but I told you that before when we watched this together. So he gets both. Oh, he doesn't get both. Nice. Cool. So yes. It's scary for you now. You need to be careful. He has a lot of regen and you don't. You only have a stick and a tango. At the moment, it's scary for you. You should be very scared here. Whenever he has illusory orb up, it's very scary. CS. You gotta get your CS there. You're trying to get your bottle, right? Also, I don't agree with this. Like, I don't think you should have gotten this random Sage's Mask. If you didn't buy a Sage's Mask, you would have already had bottle. And if you didn't buy this recipe, and then you would be able to actually play in the lane. If I'm him, by the way, at this exact point where he's gonna throw an orb here. He's gonna right click you, attack. He's gonna get hit a couple times, and he's gonna E. He gets healed. By the way, you guys got healed for like a fuck ton of health. Now it's full health. This orb, even if it doesn't hit you, if I'm him, I'm going to that. Maybe he dies for it, but he has waning rift, and he's gonna have phase shift in a little bit. Yeah, and the creeps are under the tower. Yeah. Bro. Why is he so scared? I hate that he's scared here. He should have killed you here. Or he should have made some TP responses or something. You gave him an opportunity. Anyway, all good. Bottle's still not here. You might... Oh, you wouldn't have had it, but you would have been much closer if you got that creep. Spend your mana here, bro. You have way more mana than health. You should just spend mana. Nice. Good stun. Last hit. Good. Good that you don't deny that. Now you should deny it. Oh, nice. Good shit. So it's 4 minutes and you still don't have your boots. And you know that there's a... You hit the stun here, bro. Bad luck. As soon as you see him press the phase shift... Go back a little bit. He does hit you with the silence though. Let's go back. Hit him. Oh, he evaded that hit, which is pretty unfortunate. Bad luck. You got the creeps on you, which is unfortunate. You need to hit the LSA there to get that kill. That's tough. That's tough. But I think that doesn't happen if you have bottle. And because of that, you have bottle probably flying out, but you're going to miss out on both water runes. He's going to catch back up in the lane. Like, it's a big mistake there, to be honest. Catches him up completely. He was definitely losing the lane. Now he's ahead. I know you do this crazy play here where you're going to kill him. It works out. Yeah, he fucked up. It's gonna jaunt. Yeah. He should have just, yeah. All good, all good. Cool, so you get to level 5. Cool. But this mid is so much different to the one that Splatter played last time. Good stun. You might be able to kill him with Dragon Sleeve. You know he didn't have E. No. Yeah, that's how you give away your lead. I like this play a lot, by the way, where you come around behind here. Did you? Oh, you saw he orbed. Nice. That's good. Nice play. That's very good. I wonder why he orbed. That's such a weird orb. And then you have to make sure you get your CS, and you should push in the lane here to deny the CS from POOHP. Yeah, you should just auto attack right now. You should, yeah, just be auto attacking, spend some mana. You know the wave's gonna, the rune's gonna spawn in a second. Six-minute rune. It's bottom, you know it's bottom. He can't go for it, his orb's on cooldown. Wow, he still spent mana. What an idiot. He should have jaunted. He's dead. He's dead as fuck. Ulti. Ulti. He should have died. You knew he didn't have anything. Let's see. Let's go back a little bit. Do you have your DDE? Takes it. Let's watch in slow-mo. So you know he orbed. You just saw he orbed. You're gonna auto attack him. He's gonna, yeah, you saw he jaunted. Now the only thing he has is silence. And then that's it. Now look at that. He has nothing. This is running out in a moment. Silence ran out. He doesn't really have anything. If he's crazy, right? He can orb and then disjoint a spell with the ethereal jaunt. But he doesn't have phase shift. So if you just ulti him at this exact point, if you just ulti him, he's on really low health, and his only option is to orb, and then you can hit him with a Q. And he doesn't even do that. Yeah, he should have been dead. And he orbs back at you. Yeah. So he would have been dead if you just ultied him there. And I know you kill him later on. It does work out, so that's fine.
Dire's mid tower won't last much longer.
Cool. No. Yeah, that's where you go on him. Yeah, perfect. He fucked up. Just ulti him. You should have ultied already. To give him the option to dodge. If he was good enough, he would have dodged. Yeah. I think you should have. Let's go back and watch the whole thing. Fuck, I went too far. Where am I? Let's go back. Let's go back again. It's old one. So here, you know he's pressed E, right? And almost all of these pucks max Q, so you probably know his build is 3-1-1-1, right? Only thing he has left to dodge is the orb. He hit the stun. Why not just press ulti during your stun? It gives you 10 stacks. You have thermal runway, right? Gives you 10 stacks of fiery soul, so you can even attack faster with it and move speed faster. So if he does go away, you can catch up to him. So like, why give him the chance? At that exact point where you Laguna Bladed him, if he saw the animation, he could have jaunted to this orb, dodged the nuke, and he's probably dead anyway because you have DD, right? But like, why give him the chance? Yeah, he had another waning rift happening. He could have brought you back in. He had phase shift up again, so I think that was a mistake. It works out for you and it's fine, but just be careful with that. Ward here. They should have seen you ward. D-ward. No, you can D-ward. You already know that. D-ward? Oh, it's just out of vision. That's unfortunate. All good. It's good that you recognize that while D-boarding that, you know that they're going to not have vision. That's for the sentry. We get trade off each other.
The Dire best
He
do
wards
something
here.
about that bottom tower.
So if I want to watch to the point where you TP back to top, straight hits with him though, I guess. It's probably not that good. You know he has nothing. Press your spells on him. Yeah, you need this guy's. He's like,
Top is missing.
to be honest, I don't think he's an amazing puck. Like he knows how to play the hero for sure, but like he's making big mistakes. He's exposing himself to getting fucked. You know he doesn't have these spells. Like at max level, these are both the same cooldown, 8 and 8. So like he's letting you get free CS on him, free harass on him. So I don't 100% agree with the way you.
Tower could use a hand.
Like he gave you opportunities. Okay, so you TP top
Dire's
by
bottom
going back to
tower's
base.
getting the business. Radiant's mid tower is coming apart.
Yeah, I guess they expected the gank at bot because these guys are both playing back far. Oh, but the creep wave is back, so yeah. Hit the slow, hit the stun. I'm guessing you're looking for Drow there.
He's on a roll.
It's fine. Who TP's here? Oh, someone's gonna TP here in a second. I want to see who it is. Dying? But there was another TP. There, this one. Shadow Shaman. He cancels straight away, huh? Yeah, I agree with that. But yeah, this kind of moves where you make people do TPs, it's a big opportunity for you guys. So, by the way, guys, I've decided I'm only going to do the lanes and then I'm going to call it because I'm so fucking tired and I'll do the rest another time. I think I covered with the boys most of the other moves that happened during the game.
Radiant's mid tower could use a hand.
So, Jamison, if you want to check with them, you can ask them.
The Dire might want to mine
So yeah,
that
then
top
you get those
tower.
kills there, you TP,
Radiant's
take the
mid
gate to
tower's
bot.
getting banged up.
Don't have a TP at the moment. You should probably get a TP out to yourself in these kinds of ways. This works out for you here.
Radiant's mid tower's coming apart.
Bang. Do you even get the kill? You don't, right?
Radiant's mid tower's getting
So,
banged up.
by the way, let's just check how long that took. That's 8 minutes and you're at top. Let's watch mid.
Guess
There's a
what's
part where you get
happening
harassed
in that
down.
bottom tower.
So you left the lane at 7:40 and you come back to the lane at,
How about
let's
that?
see,
Money to burn.
9:20.
Radiant's mid tower could use a hand.
And
Have
let's look at
fun
net
trying
worth
to
real
bust
quick.
down Radiant structure.
Come back to the lane at 9:30. So you're going for 1 minute and 50 seconds. During that time, Puck's that net worth. So he ends at 3,300, and you end at 4,250. Go back 2 minutes. This is the part where you leave the lane. So you end at 4,250. So you're gonna gain 900 gold, and the Puck is gonna gain. What does he end up at? I forgot what he ends up at. 3,300. So he's gonna gain 800 gold. So yeah, it's probably still worth for you, but you do end up look at your tower. Like there's also some value that you could assign to your tower and losing your tower. You get the deny, which is good. That gets you guys some
Radiant
gold.
disown their mid tower.
Yeah, you can't fight this guy. The reason why you can't fight this guy is because he has raindrops. It's impossible for you to fight this guy. He's too tanky. With having phase shift, with having dream coil, with having stick, with having infused raindrops, there's no way for you to fight this guy. You're gonna die for it, I think. Yeah, well played from that guy. He played really well. And this guy just comes and steals the kill, so. Alright. 10 minutes. Let's go back and we'll look at bottom lane. Okay. Well, I'm getting horrible FPS. Why is my FPS so horrible? Okay, so if I remember correctly, I think this is the most winningest lane. I think you guys definitely won top. I think you definitely won mid Brax. So that's very, very good. Should make the game easy for you guys to play. Look at the CS. Last hit.
Not on my watch.
Unfortunate on the deny. Yeah, just remember that when he Dragon Breaths on you, you do much less damage. Much less damage. 30% less. So a bit scary. Alright, I think I told this to you before, Deadpool. Don't just right click with this on autocast. You should manually press W and click it on them. You won't get aggro from the creeps if you do that. It will also save you mana because if you want to go for a deny or for a random CS. You should probably be looking to just trade hits with the Shadow Shaman. Once again, this guy's intelligence, like last time we had a look, and your intelligence, and you steal his intelligence and he can't do anything. Like, yeah, he has more damage than you, but within a couple of right clicks, he can't do anything against you, so. Alright. Let's hit the Shaman there. Just press W, click the Shaman, and walk back. Alright, so now the wave is in a kind of a bad spot. They block their hard camp, which I hate. I think that's really bad. Well, cool ward though, actually. I should look into that. It's time to pull the lane, I think. Let's go back and see what happened here. So W, perfect. You're getting creep aggro by doing this. Nice. I don't think you realize what happened. Perfect. Good harass. Really good. Just one thing that's gonna improve you a lot. Just max the W click this, bro. You don't get aggro from the creeps. By the way, you see how like how your mana, like how it works when you right click this guy. Let's go back 10 seconds. So let's just have a slow this right down. You're gonna right click this Dragonite, I believe. So you're gonna right click at, it was what, 338 plus 14, 352 mana. You're gonna hit him, and you're gonna go up to 341. It's some weird shit's going on. So 339, and it's gonna hit. Wait, hang on, bro. I don't know what's going on here. Let me just restart this. Let me see what's going on here. I want to see what's going on. So there's your right click. You go 337. Oh, you hit a creep. That's why. 330. You hit the guy, and you get 7 mana back. So it basically makes this half price. Half cost to use this. So that's another big part of that. Also, this guy temporarily losing int is kind of big. Anyway, let's have a look here. Let's see what happens. Yep, that's fine. Now's the time to pull the wave on Deadpool. This doesn't block the camp. Okay, he just got rid of the ward there. You should buy another sentry and bring it out to you. I'm not sure if you're doing that. Is yours? Yes, perfect. Very good, Deadpool. That's really good. Nice job. I like that a lot. You need to contest this camp, and I really like that you started doing that. That's very good. So yeah, next thing we need to do, we just need to make sure that we put this on not autocast and just W click it. It's gonna improve your laning a lot. Time to pull the lane though. Definitely time to pull the lane. You can tell that the lane's gonna push. Bring that creep back down to these creeps, and then you can pull the next wave. Definitely time to pull. I like the item build a lot. It's great. You know that this isn't blocked because it spawned. Shackles. Yeah, go. Yeah, you're fine. That's fine. Okay, let's look at Splatter CS. Actually is not too great. I think the lane's just in a really bad spot. It's kind of what's happening to Drow against Jamison. When the wave's up here, it's hard to get your CS because you're scared. Nice. So he's pulling. You have your sentry here, so it's blocked. So that's great. If your original ward got blocked from this, you should know that the sentry is probably still here, so it's something to search for. Good pull, really good pull. Last hit, great. Yeah, nice one. And good job, you're getting a CS as well here, Deadpool. That's really good, man. This is your CS here. Just get that one. Oh, bad luck, you missed some gold. Why does Giants ring in your neutrals? Lane's pushing. Lane's gonna push for you guys here. It's good. Let's make sure you get CS. Okay, this guy randomly pressed Fairy Fire, which is very weird. Perfect. Alright, so you got 2 in this. I wouldn't level up more than this, but this. So the reason why I like getting 2 in this spell is this. If you think about it, you're stealing 1 mana, 1 int, and then you're doubling the amount you steal to 2. And to double it again, you need to get 2 more levels in it. So I like leaving it on 2. I think you definitely want to take your other spells here. Arcane Curse is a great spell, definitely. So base duration is 6, silence duration is 2. If a target casts spell, there's silence for a short period. The duration is pause as long as the talent. That's pretty good, man. What a good spell. Fuck, this hero is actually so annoying. I need to play this hero. Every single time I look at his spells, I'm like, fuck, these spells is crazy. Perfect. Yeah. Bang. Bang. Perfect. Look at bro, look at this. You're just zoning them. Lane's gonna push. Oh, Lane's not gonna push. Why is Lane not pushing here? What happened? The lane was pushing and now it's not. Oh, Splatty, you're auto attacking. You're auto attacking with your bouncing moonglaives. And you guys are pulling aggro. That's why. Okay. So here, oh, you guys have more creeps than them as well, to be honest. Yeah, it's good to actively deny here, actually. Yeah, great. Go for your denies. Nice. Yeah, actually, that's good. That's good, that's good. Make sure you're getting your CS as well. You missed the banner creep, though. Remember to just be as greedy as you can. You're not too... I mean, you're a little scared, but you're not too scared.
In strength is victory.
This guy has no mana, so you should recognize, you should look at this guy, and you should see he doesn't have any way to gain mana. So this guy is like useless. He's basically an auto attack bot. This guy also has no way to gain mana, so he's also an auto attack bot. So this basically means you can win your lane really easily now. He brought in, oh yeah, he's got Ring of Pazzi, and you don't really care too much for that. Every auto attack is like 4 seconds of him using this Ring of Pazzi. Okay, what's Splatter doing during this time? Alright, let's go back a little bit. I want to have a look what Splatter's doing. Okay, and then the creep wave is all the way up here. And you're a bit scared. Yeah, I can agree with this. I'm not sure on the Quelling Blade purchase. I know it's only 100 gold. Get broken here, that's fine. Farming. Nah, this is good. You're getting some gold. I like this a lot.
Fortunes change.
You can probably take this by going up and down the stairs if you wanted to. There's no creeps for you to farm here anyways. Going into the lane. This is a bit scary. I'm not 100% on this because you just made the play here where you took this because you were scared and then you just come out here anyway. Like, what's the difference from where it was before and now? You have the same health, you have the same everything. A lane is pulled, but like, you can't do anything anyway. You don't know where Shadow Shaman is. You don't know where his ward was, right? He put a ward here and here. You guys don't have a ward to see where he was. If Shaman was a bit more aggressive, DK can definitely see you here. If Shaman was a bit more aggressive, he could have played here and just netted you. And like, you're dead. So that's, yeah, I'm a bit scared of, nervous of this play. Come back. Probably just get a salve out to yourself because you can't really play the lane like this. They go like Ether Shock into Dragon's Breath. You're not dead, but like you're close enough that it's impossible for you to even stay in the lane. And they should probably recognize that themselves. Remember the lane is you don't be afraid to spend your regen to stay in the lane. It's very good. These guys should be a bit more aggressive. This guy's taking the Lotus, which is very weird. He should just be in the lane. I really don't like that play from that guy. He should just come and just harass you with spells.
Double damage.
Yeah, exactly like that. Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah. I don't even think he needed to stun if he didn't want to. You can get your deny here. Yeah. You knew about that deny. So that all happens because you don't bring out a salve into the lane splatter. So it's a bit scary. You need to be careful with that kind of thing. Silencer leaves to go get the bounty. I think if it's me, I'm gonna go and try and steal their... Like, stealing this is so... It's such a big thing, by the way. Stealing their XP rune is such a massive burden you put on your opponent's supports. I think it's almost always worth dying to get this. You're on low health anyways, like... You probably could have, like... Let's say, 30 seconds ago. Or even before that. Right, Luna's about to die here. She just died. At this point, you're like, well, fuck. Like, I should probably just go and get the Lotus, the XP rune. It's not really a nice way for you to go. You don't really have a lot of vision. But what you could have done, and this is easy in hindsight, right? You don't know this, but you could have just walked up like this and just gone through the lane like this. That would have been safe. It's hard to go this way. If you had gone this way, you probably could have just taken this and then gone through the side like this and taken the XP rune. Because this guy's not going to be here on 7 minutes. I know he's not going to be there. He's slow as fuck. Oh, maybe he'll be there just. Yeah, you could have been here already. He has to, like, net you or something. Like, he got there just on 7. So, there's a world where you can even fight him. You could have even pressed Q on him and then just auto-attacked him. And you know that he can't fight you because he has Arcane Curse. And if he nets you, he's dead. If he Qs, he gets silenced. Glaives of Wisdom then has a silence afterwards. I think you win that fight with this guy, so I think I would have gone for the XP rune there. It's not like a I would say it can be a huge thing, but it's not. It's fine. Like, it's hard to think of at the moment. There's a lot for support to do in the first few minutes, and the XP rune sitting there one would have been really big. This guy would have been level 3 still, and you would have been level 5. So at this point now, DK is at that point where you can't really do anything to him. Like, he just kind of exists. It's kind of scary.
Radiant's mid tower.
So it's probably about time for Deadpool to go and make stacks, and Splatter to just come into the lane when the lane pushes forward.
Radiant's mid tower's coming up.
Yeah, lane's not in a good spot right now.
Going from rogue.
I think there's also a world where it's hard, right? Because you don't have too much gold. But if you have boots in this lane, you can probably trade a lot more efficiently with Shadow Shaman. This guy just went straight boots, and you went double null, which is great. Lets you sit there and trade hits, which is good. Yeah, he just hit that guy. That's dead as fuck on my screen.
Radiant's mid tower.
Yeah.
How about that?
Perfect. No. It's too fast.
You know the drill.
He's 400, and he's strength hero. Dumb strength hero. Yeah.
Radiant's mid tower's
Too
coming
fast.
apart.
Fast as fuck, boy. This health regen, by the way. What a good hero. 16 health regen. Lovely.
The Dire might want to mine their top tower.
Money to burn.
Radiant's mid tower could use a hand.
Crazy hero.
Radiant's toughened up their structures.
But yeah, that's about it. I think you guys played the lane pretty well. I think one really big thing is just using your glaives off of autocast and press W and click on them. Early on, you can just trade hits constantly with Shadow Shaman. Let's just go back a little bit. I just want to go back to like a little bit earlier laning phase. 057, yeah. Where's Shaman? But he body blocks the pool camp. Okay, that's fine. So at this point here, by the way, Deadpool, at this point here, when you see him, you don't know where Shadow Shaman is. So what you should be doing is just standing like right here where my mouse is, and just W clicking this guy over and over and over and over again, just stealing his thing. Even Spider can play up with you as well, like this. Yeah, perfect. Go stand here, just aggressively posture. Aggressively posture. Yeah, go stand here, bro. And hit him. Once Shadow Shaman appears, and now you know where Shadow Shaman is because he's auto attack this. You know exactly where he is. That's your sign to be like, alright, just W click this guy. Just click him, bro. Click him, click him, click him, click him, click him. All right, so he gets level 2. That's fine. So now when Shadow Shaman appears here, this is also like your sign to be like, all right, I need to play on this side and just W click this guy. Also, you're on low health because of that whole fight here that we talked about at the start of the video. So just be careful here. But like, yeah, you can stand here, W click, W click, W click, W click. You buy more tangos, you buy more salve. You buy another salve. I think in the future, maybe just one null and boots might be better. And then try and get arcane boots for your team. Not every game, but like just in particular this one. Because Shadow Shaman is slow as fuck and you're also slow as fuck. So you can like exploit your movement speed a little bit more. To get free W's on him. So here you should be playing, yeah, perfect. You should be playing up, just hit him with the W. Hit them, yeah. Remember, don't be afraid to trade hits, bro. Like, remember last time I said, don't be afraid to trade hits. You're trading your health and your resources for your carry to get farm. So, just send it. You're playing with Luna as well. Luna is a very hero who can contribute these days. She does a lot of damage. So, just don't be afraid to just auto attack. Anyway, I think I'll leave it at that. Closing thoughts, I think at 11 minutes or so, like here, there's going to be a thing where you guys force a TP here, and I told the boys about it. Just ask them to explain it a bit more in future about the TPs. So that's going to be really important. Is it here? It's in a little bit, yeah. So Lena will go on the drow here, and there'll be a whole bunch of TPs, and you force these moves, and it basically gives you free reign of the whole map when that happens. Yeah. So Lena's going to land a stun here. I'm not going to talk too much in depth into it, but Lena's going to land a stun right here. Watch TP1, bang. TP2, bang. You know that those TPs are now on cooldown, so that's like a sign to you. There should be a signpost to go and do things somewhere else. You force them to play reactively, that's perfect. We use Global Silence for some reason here. For bottom. Actually, I want to watch this. I want to see what happens here. Oh, you get the nuke to stop. Okay. Global. I don't like this random global. I know why you did it. You did it for extra damage from last word. I get it. But I don't really like it because it's such an important spell. Like, you didn't really need to use it for damage here. Imagine if you still had it, they could have used it right now. You could have global silence 3 seconds ago. 2% would have come down. This guy would have been silenced. Maybe Lena gets to cast her spells, and that whole fight goes a little bit better. And there's full bounties here as well, so you guys maybe should have taken those instead. Anyway, you can ask the boys to explain a little more, but basically the whole gist of it was they made moves here. You guys stuck around for no reason instead of just like making moves and like ganking the tier 1 mid or taking the tower or going through the gate or something like that. Instead, you guys gave them a way back into the game, because before this whole fight here at top, you guys are 2k ahead, right? And that's like a decent advantage at this time of the map, of the game, 12 minutes. And then you guys end up being 1k behind, if I'm not mistaken. Less than 1k behind. I think if you're getting Splatter on Luna, you guys should just trust in this guy's ability to farm as well. Splatter's just a fucking little weapon. I don't know, he just fucking farms like a gun, so. Alright, let's fast forward through this. I'm gonna play at 2x speed the whole time. I will go through all of it again. Will I? No, I don't think I will. Actually, I'm tired as fuck, so I'm gonna leave it at that. Alright, boys. If there's anything in particular you want me to go over other than the laning phase, I think you guys played the rest of the game, other than this whole maneuver that happened over here, pretty well. The items on Shay, possibly a little bit questionable. I don't really agree with the Ags. Yeah, I don't really agree with the Ags. I guess you get to, I get that you get to auto attack and you get to do % base damage to DK, but like, I feel like Glenmore Cape and Falstaff is so good versus their team. And if you're buying an Ags, you can, you're like 4/5 of the way towards a Hex, so why not just get a Hex when Hex is so good versus their heroes? I will say that. I think you played pretty well on Tide. I think there was one thing I was going to say. You got Pipe, I believe. I just want to go through and see what you bought on Tide. Still no Pipe. Tide has still no Pipe. Holy shit! You got. I should probably have a look at what happened. Still no Pipe. Where's Pipe? What happened? What happened with the item build, Jamison? Please explain. Because we were going Pipe, and now you're suddenly going Crimson Guard. You have like a... You have a Vanguard ready to go. Yeah, it's a bit... I like the Crimson Guard, it's good, but why not just finish the Pipe? You're almost there. The Pipe's good against their team too. Back to the fountain. Yeah, this is a huge team fight for you guys. Nice. This Crimson Guard. Yeah, I don't know. Like you, for what's the time? 31 minutes and 8 minutes. Like if I'm being 100% honest, like what's the difference between these items and what you have at 31 minutes? It's very strange that you didn't buy anything. Like this is really weird. There's not even, you don't even have Dead in the Water. You still don't have a Pipe. Yeah, it was very strange with these items. Like if I skip, look how much of the game I'm skipping. This is like 40% of the game, 50% of the game that I'm skipping here. 28 minutes, and there's no items at all. You have a Blink Soul Ring. I don't think Blink is the way of this hero, man. I think you just buy your aura items and you buy Dead in the Water. And Dead in the Water is like, this item is just fucking disgusting. This is so good. There's absolutely no reason for Blink on this hero anymore. You can take it. Like obviously there's some fights where it's good and whatever, but like maybe Blink and Shard I could get behind, because then you can Blink Shard Drow. But yeah, I am not huge on these items. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like you spent 8 minutes to 32 minutes and you just don't have any items at all. That's very weird. The only time you got items is when your team was even further ahead anyways. Now you're going for another Pipe, which is fine, but like Pipe is so much better. Well, it's not so much better. It's, you know, it gets, the earlier you get it, the better it is. Crimson Guard is also good, right? It's great, but number one, you don't have the talent that gives you extra strength growth per level, which makes it a little bit better. And it's good versus their heroes, don't get me wrong. That's, you know, it's all good, but like I really feel like you should have 3 items. At 33 minutes, you should have 3 items, especially for your lane. Your lane was not bad. Go for this guy, he does no damage. This, yeah, I mean, you're gonna have Blink in a little bit. You may as well go play with your heroes. Perfect. Yeah, questionable items. I'll say that much. Very questionable. If you're picking Tide, please, like, just play a game and just get this Dead in the Water spell, and it will take you 1 game to understand how good it is. I know you get it later on. I know you do, but this is so fucked. This spell, Dead in the Water. It's like the reason you pick the hero. It should be the reason you pick the hero. It's so good versus Puck. It's so good versus Draw. It's so good versus Shaman. Blink Ravage. No Dead in the Water. You don't have vision on him. It's gonna, yep. Still no Dead in the Water. It's gonna live. Yeah.
Hot enough for you?
By the way, look at what Blink Ravage does here. Let's just look here. Ready? You're gonna Blink Ravage? Blink? Blink Ravage. Okay. Waiting. There's no follow-up from any of your team. No one's ready to play with you. So either there's a communication issue where you said, I'm gonna Ravage, I'm gonna Ravage, I'm gonna Ravage, and people should have played forward with you.
Farewell.
And if someone said no, or if they weren't ready for it, you know, why Blink Ravage in the first place? And then, like, these guys get away. This guy's gonna survive, and both these guys are gonna survive. So what's Ravage doing? What's Blink Ravage doing? If you blink dead in the water, this guy, he can't do shit. They have to sit there and auto attack the thing and get like auto attack the anchor before they themselves get auto attacked. Unless while they themselves get killed. So yeah, I know this hero's Ravage is great. It's a very flashy spell, but don't get baited by its flashiness. It's not that good of a spell. I promise you, this spell is much better. This dead in the water spell is why you pick the hero.
Tower's getting banged up. Be still. Radiant's top.
Let's have a quick check of items before we continue. I mean, we got standard Lena stuff here. You go for Daedalus. Yeah, perfect. Guardian Greaves and Falstaff. It's good. I think Glimmer's pretty good this game. Ghost is pretty good this game as well. Went to Wyvern's got Ags. Yeah, I mean, I've said my piece on this. I think it's very meh. I know that I think it's good for fours to be greedy. I think it's very good, but this isn't the item to be greedy on. There's no reason. It's just so meh, in my opinion.
Towers hurting. Dire's mid towers.
Luna, I mean, Luna's fun as fuck. You just need some crit item, some damage amp item, which you can get after your Satanic, so your Wraith Band or Dragon Lance or whatever for it. You got Butterfly for it as well, but like, just if you have a crit, you just damage skyrockets or MKB. These guys have nothing. This guy has very little.
Double damage.
Watching, take the tower, perfect. Roche is dead. I mean, you guys are so far ahead, it's pretty hard for you guys to lose at this point. Oh yeah, there was a siege thing here where Luna gets killed. Yeah, Luna gets going on, and you guys turn it around. You just farming your instax. No true side. So Luna's gonna go in here, and you guys get the Tidehunter Ravage, but it's not gonna be enough to save. You might be able to pipe and Crimson to save her. Press pipe and Crimson, please, Jimbo. There's Crimson. A bit late. By the way, this whole fight here, I think, so he's gonna get net. He's gonna get put into the. Oh, this guy fucked up big time. You should try and save your friend. You should try and save your friend. Kill the wards for him, guys. Kill the wards for him. He would have been able to live if you killed the wards. If you had a 4-staff there, you would have been able to save him. Like, what's the Ags actually doing for you? Let's look at the breakdown afterwards. Do we have 4-staff up on Deadpool? Yeah, it's up. You should 4-staff this guy. Get him out. Okay, let's continue watching. Oh yeah, and then you guys stay here for some reason. If you guys remember in the document that I sent to you guys need to, like, when you're in this opportunity where you're not sure if you push, just go do something else. Go exploit the map. There's no reason for you guys to be here. You guys are just wasting time. And you guys spend like 2 minutes here. You guys are gonna have like another tussle. Nothing's gonna happen. And then, you guys are wasting time this whole time. At best, this plays neutral. By the way, it's dead in the water. It's fucking crazy spell. You guys nearly get the puck, but like, yeah, still here 1 minute later, and then you guys leave. So, like, what's the reason to make that play? There's no reason to play like that. It's just like a waste of time. You guys may as well go and farm, go and set up for the next Roche, wherever it is, whenever it is. The time is all fucked from skipping forward and shit, but.
Invisibility.
And if I remember correctly, you guys take one more fight and you guys just win. Go back, yes, farm more items, which is great. Then he gets going on here. Quick BKB. Look at your Lena, guys. Good shit. Nice Ravage. Dead in the water him. Perfect. Yeah, Yules doesn't care. No one cares about Yules. And it's just dead. It's just fucking dead. It's just dead. Look how good that spell is. Holy fuck. Insane spell. Back to the fountain. Oh, you guys take the fire hand, you guys just win. If I remember correctly, as I said to Luna to just take the tier 4s, just hit the tier 4s here. Don't worry about fighting, yeah, perfect. Just hit the tier 4s, hit the tier 4s, hit the tier 4s. Let's have opportunity to win, just win. Especially in a comp game, no reason to PM.
It's heating up, but the dire side ain't just
Nice, good shit.
That's a win for the radio.
Well played. I think the main complications in this was that fight at top, tier 1. I think that was really bad. Item choices could have definitely been better. And the pre-bounty rune fight was very grim. I think that was not good. Let's have a look. I can't see the breakdowns here. Let's just look at the total damage that's shaded. Like 23k. I wish I could see how much of it was actually Q and how much of it was W, but I really feel like this is like, I don't know. I know I've already said enough on it, but I feel like this spell is just like it's just such a waste. Like, and Yasha Kaya, like, what are you putting the Yasha on for? Like, there's no reason for you to have the Yasha. Gives you agi, which you don't care about. Gives you a little bit of attack speed. If you're gonna buy a Yasha, why not just buy like some other attack speed item, like, or something that can help your team? Like, Yasha is a whole 4 stuff, basically. Yeah, I don't know. It's greedy, and greed is good, but this is not the way you greed. I really strongly disagree with this. Silencer, I think Axe Refresher is just the way to go on this guy. You were getting there. You was probably going to be your next item. That's good. Guiding Groups is fine. It's all good. One item that's good with Luna a lot is Vlad's. So you guys should look at Vlad's. The reason why it's good is it allows her to get free lifesteal, and the way her damage works gives her base damage. So she builds a lot of stats because she likes Manta and stuff like that. So Vlad's is very good for her. Vlad's is good for Lena as well because she gets a lot of attack speed. She can make use of the attack damage from Vlad's. Look how much into the brain was draining. It's great. Yeah, these guys also did like Z damage. Like, this guy Undying with this much damage is very dog shit. And to be honest, DK with this much damage is dog shit. There's no reason to pick, by the way, there's no reason to pick DK if you're not going to stack for him. His whole thing is he gets a free Battle Fury. 100% Battle Fury. So if you see this, that should be a signal to you like their cores are going to stack, their supports are going to stack. And if they don't stack, the hero is just like not good. Like, I've seen games, pro games, yeah, granted they're pro players and they're like 6 times the MMR here, but they have these items and an armlet at 14 minutes. Oh, not these items, but like the, like, you know, treads, braces, SNY, armlet, which is basically like slightly less gold than what this guy has in inventory at like 13-14 minutes. So like this is like pretty dog shit. The hero just doesn't do anything with this. This is like abysmal farm for what the hero can do. I think Splatter, if I had to give MVP, I would give to you. I think you played really, really well, man. Not trying to be a slobber your knob, but I think the way that you played was very greedy, and that's good for a POS 1. You played for yourself a lot. Some questionable plays at sometimes, especially that tier 1 at top. But I think that overall you played it insane. POS 1, so well played. Good shit, man. Like, yeah, you had a couple of deaths which lost you a lot of gold, but you know, you did the most damage, you did the most building damage, you took almost the most damage. Like, yeah, you played really well, man. So good shit. Alright guys, that's it from me. I'll upload this to YouTube so you guys can have a look at it, and I'll end the stream here as well. Goodbye.